for our guest, Bobby the Brain Heenan and Jimmy Hart.
Sit there, Bobby, baby. You look great there, Daddy.
Mr. Heenan, you're in the wrong chair there, aren't you?
Wherever I sit, it's the right chair.
There, Jerry. Tell him, baby.
Beg your pardon?
Wherever I sit, it's the right chair. Read my lips.
Very well. Very good. Then,
You taking up two again? No, go ahead.
now wait, let's get, please, you're going to be nice, correct? I mean, we have some very nice,
Don't worry about it.
we have some very nice guests that I'm sure have lots of questions to ask either one of you. And we'll just walk up here and I guess we'll start right here on the front row. You want to stand and give us your first name, please?
My name's Mark. I got a question for Jimmy Hart.
Mark?
Mark? Yes, the question is for Jimmy Hart. The drum roll.
I got a question. Dory Funk, is he going to be wrestling with you? And against Terry Funk?
Let me tell you something, pal. I'm glad you asked that question because, like I've said many times before, I told the Junkyard Dog on a lot of our interviews, baby, we had one of the biggest surprises in the history of professional wrestling for him. And you ain't seen nothing yet, pal.
So the answer is yes. Then
You
Dory's
better
going to be
believe
with
it.
Terry.
You
Okay.
better believe it. Terry
right.
and Dory Funk, baby.
The Funk Brothers.
That's right, the Funk Brothers.
Hey, you know somebody McMahon picked up on that? The Funk Brother. He's a sharp guy.
He's quick.
I'm telling you, we're
quick,
batting
Bobby.
1,000 here this week. You want to stand up and give us your first name, please?
Alan,
Alan, you have a question?
for Mr. Heenan.
Back to the truck, Al.
Back to
I want to know how come no one's collected $50,000 from you on Paul Orndorff.
Because Paul Orndorff has been a very lucky individual. But everybody knows, don't interrupt, please don't show your class. Everybody knows that as long as you play that slot machine, eventually you're going to win. You hit the jackpot, and I'm going to hit that jackpot. Thank you, Al. Good all talking with you, Al.
Going to hit the jackpot.
Bobby, you're good, baby.
All right, we have, yes, sir, you want to stand up?
Yeah.
What's your first name?
Tony. I like to ask the mouth of the South. Yeah, Daddy. How did it feel to get branded on the back of your pants by the
Whoa!
You would have to bring that up. You would have to mention that. You wouldn't say that if Terry Funk was here right now, would you? You wouldn't do that if Terry Funk or Adrian Douglas was here. Well, I don't get mad, but I get even.
Wait, excuse me, pardon me. You didn't answer the question. How did it feel when your panties,
Oh, panties! I don't wear panties!
See what he does to you?
To hit somebody, what do you mean?
See, he does this to these people. These people don't have brains enough to do anything by themselves. He serves them.
I'm gonna have a
I didn't mean
nervous
it that
breakdown on this show.
No, you're not. You relax.
Calm down. Yes, sir, you want to stand up and give us your first name?
It's Steven. Mr. Heenan, have you been a weasel all your life, or was it something that affected you after puberty?
After puberty.
I think I've seen that guy in the park with that trench coat on before. Don't you worry about me being a weasel, pal. You just worry about going down to the Salvation Army, get some new clothes for the spring.
Oh, you want to stand up here and give us your first name, please?
My name's Don. Mouth of the South. We hear you've been shopping at Fredericks of Hollywood for those red undies. Is that true?
Don't worry about it. I'm telling you, I don't have to sit out here and take this. I don't have to
No,
sit
wait,
out here
just
and
a
take
moment. Perhaps more to the point, does Adrian shop at Fredericks of Hollywood?
No, let me tell you something right now, punk. I don't shop there. Adrian doesn't shop there. We shop at our own special place for our clothes.
It's in San Francisco.
And it's not in San Francisco. It's not in Kmart either.
The women's department of Kmart.
All right. You want to stand up here, Parl, and give us your first name?
Scott. Scott. I want to know when Jimmy Hart's coming out of the closet.
I am leaving the program. That's it. I don't stand here and be insulted like this.
Do us a favor.
Hey, how old is that kid? How old are you, kid?
Probably 48.
How old are you? How old is he? I guarantee you, I can whip any kid out there 15 years and under, and I would like to get a match with that kid right there. I'm telling you, baby. I'm not a professional.
All right, Mr. Heenan. Mr. Heenan, this one looks like it's for you. Yes, sir.
My name's Ronnie. I have a question for Jimmy Hart. Have you been the mouth of the South since puberty?
He's a clever guy.
I think the questions get a little more clever as we move further to the back here.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yes, sir. Wait, what?
Wait a minute.
What?
Would you do me a favor?
What's that?
What's the matter? You jealous?
Give me $5,000. I think I found her.
Do you resemble that remark?
Yes, I do.
No, McMahon. The guy right there. The glasses. Right there behind you. With the hat. There's Hart.
Let me tell you something. You're as subtle as the air in a pet shop.
See, well, you know, if you hang around a pet shop, you don't notice the air. That's
All right, well, thank you very much, and we thank you very, very much. Welcome back to more TNT. Any parting words that you have, either one of you two gentlemen, and for all of our guests here?
You know, I understood we're supposed to be the guest of the show. Somebody should educate the audience not to just blur out words and say insults. They're supposed to sit there. They're supposed to sit there and be quiet. But you know what scares me most about this whole audience?
What scares you?
Yeah, it really. So I'm not frightened of too many things, but this scares me.
What scared you?
Look at them all. They can vote and they can breed.
That is scary, baby.
That's frightening.
I want to say one thing too, baby. You can laugh at me about my red underwear and what the junkyard dog did to me, but when I win the Slammy Awards, baby, then I'll have the last laugh on every one of you, baby. I promise that, 'cause I'm gonna win the Slammy.
You know why they're against you? You know why they're down on you? None of them have any underwear. They wouldn't know how to put them on. Remember, the label goes in the back. Very simple.
Bobby, that's very simple. I'm gonna win the Slammers, baby.
Join us next week for more TNT. So long, everybody.